It's like a homeless guy playing on the street or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonder there's no recorders in here. God forbid.
Yeah. Where are the
Trying to learn how to
recorders? There should be recorders.
stupid recorder had to learn. I still have mine, but for some reason.
I don't
Is
have
it?
mine.
We actually got the key bar recorders. I don't know, like I had to play a stupid song. Like that was always weird.
Farmer Jean's Magic Barn. Sponsored by the Auburn Agricultural Society. Strings wall chart. Bruh.
Oh. Oh. I like how like literally like almost every person on the side of my Twitch thing is playing Elden Ring right now. Like everyone is.
Except for me.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's a couple other. Well, there's somebody's playing Lost Ark. Somebody's playing.
I've heard of that game, but I don't know much about it.
I think it just came out, or it's like a new MMO
Oh.
or something.
Well, there I
Yeah.
immediately lost interest.
Well, it's funny because I think it has the most. It's the most played game on Steam right now. I think. Well, no, actually, well, Elden Ring is now, but like for the Lost Ark, like
I'm gonna say that's probably about to change.
yeah, Elden Ring. Like right now, I just checked. Yeah, Elden Ring is top. Lost Ark second. CS:GO's third, which CS:GO's always at the top. But yeah, I guess it came out recently. I don't know.
Man, look at this
Yeah,
little
February 11th.
style speaker. I bet that sounds great.
Oh, God, I remember. Yeah, I think our school had those. The elementary school, I think.
Yeah. Can I get in there? No. Where do I go now?
Fucking MMOs, my God.
Yeah, I never
I
got
can't get
into
into. Because if you do get into MMOs, you just can't get out of them. That's the other problem too. Because if once you get in, it's like it's completely addictive. It seems.
Yeah. Well,
It's fucked up.
they're like designed around that, though. Well, I got some armor, so I
Fucked
needed
up.
that. Oh, I can go back here. Okay.
PUBG stuff popular. God damn.
Yeah, there's another thing I don't personally understand.
I used to. Yeah, I played PUBG when it first came out. Back when, because that was like the OG battle royale game, and I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool thing. I remember playing it at the time. I was like, oh, this is cool. Then obviously Fortnite got their battle royale mode, and obviously that's like still like the biggest game still.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Because I remember at the time, like, because PUBG came out and battle royale thing. Oh, this is really cool. Because Fortnite wasn't even. Because Fortnite back before the battle royale fad, it was an actual like zombie like defense game where you would build like a fort or whatever, and you would just defend against zombies. But then they decided to add that whole like free battle royale mode as like a goof almost. It seems. Just as I guess the whole like fad of battle royale and for just. And to this day, I mean, the condemned vibes.
Yeah, this is what I remember the school for. This kind of shit.
This reminds me of Condemned 1 and the school level. And Condemned 1.
Being pretty fucking
Yeah. You talk about a series that needs to be, like, you know, brought back. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's pixelated as shit, but this looks like the back of like a old
That's like old
Windows
IBM.
95 machine.
Yeah.
No, it's even older. Look at that. That looks like
That's an old fucking.
5 and
it's like
a quarter inch
IBM.
floppies.
It's like an IBM PC or something.
Yeah, like a 5150 or something.
You know those? Yeah, like what? 3 slots? Or no, what? 4 slots?
Yeah, that looks like fucking like one of them will load up your operating system and then the other one will load up your games. You remember?
Yeah, that is old.
Or something like that. Good lord.
Jesus Christ! Update your equipment, school. Jesus. Yeah, because when I was in elementary school, our school actually got like an entire fucking computer lab set of the what was the Apple computer at the time? The iMac, I think it was called, the ones that were colorful.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah.
Sounds like
We actually got like because they were brand new at the time. We got an entire computer lab of those, like filled with those. They were pretty good. But even when I was in high school, I mean, I was in high school in like 2010, and we still used Windows XP in the computer labs.
Yeah.
Oh, well, one of them anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they're usually consistently behind, like, schools frequently are, but not that far behind. Good lord.
Yeah, I think some of the computer lab, because we had multiple computer labs in high school, and one of them, I think a lot of them used Vista at the time. I don't know if it was Vista or if it was 7. It might have been 7. It makes more sense, but they use like a business version of whatever Windows that was.
I am lag.
Yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh Jesus.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, I remember we even had.
Shit.
Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she got titties now.
Yeah, Alma is significantly more grown up in this game.
Yeah. Especially at the end.
The ending is fucked.
I remember when I first played through this game, I was like, I think I literally said like, oh shit, like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest, one of the most what the fuck things I've ever seen in a game.
I was like, what? I was like, I don't remember doing that with you. What the fuck?
Okay, now we got much more recent laptops.
Yeah, no, this is a huge jump.
Jesus Christ.
It reminds me how. It kind of reminds me how in elementary school, like my third grade teacher, my third grade teacher still used a fucking brick cell phone from like the late '80s. That was like the funniest thing. Like seeing that old like IBM looking PC kind of reminded me of that in a way.
I have a roommate that intentionally bought like it looked like a brick cell phone of the '80s, but it had like a guts of a modern a more modern phone, not smartphones, but the other ones that you can still get if you don't want a smartphone. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, like those like flip phone like variants you can get.
Yeah.
Because I think they are making like newer like flip phones. I think.
Yeah, he got one of those with like an '80s like brick style phone with that in it, and then he went and got it activated. And he would call people. He's like, "I'm calling you on my '80s phone."
Yeah. This looks. I can't imagine that. That's how I can't. It's like so unpractical now. It's kind of, I mean, it's really cool. Like, I mean, I'm always into like the whole obsolete hardware thing, but like, obviously practicality It's not the greatest strong suit of those things.
Go away. Go away. We don't like you.
Does he also have a car phone?
No, he didn't have a car phone. But he did have a car with a tape player in it.
I still see those sometimes, even today. I mean, because I work in auto body, so I see a lot of old cars come through. But yeah, every now and then, actually, I think the one thing I still haven't seen. No, actually, no, I've seen it one or two times is like a car with an 8-track player.
I was gonna say an 8-track player.
I've seen a couple of those before, which I actually kind of I wanted to get one for the long. I still want to get one, honestly, because I do have like a handful of 8-tracks. I have like I have 2 Black Sabbath ones. I have a sealed Alice Cooper one actually, and like a couple soundtracks and whatnot. But yeah.
I take him for walks. He is big and pulls very hard. My mom is great. I love her very much. We went to the beach. It was fun. Learning is very fun. My teacher is nice to me. I had a long recess with my friend. Alright.
They need to learn how to freaking write E's. It's literally a backwards E.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus.
I mean,
I know you're a little kid, but Jesus.
Probably like 6, so we'll forgive it.
Oh, I used to write my A's. I used to write A's really weird.
Did I just step into a Resident Evil game?
Yeah, it looks like it, like RE5 or something.
No, I was making a joke because the helicopter just crashed overhead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It reminds me of that scene in RE5, which is also the same scene where the first F-bomb is ever dropped in the series in RE5.
Shit. Yeah, it's got to be the worst job in the world being a helicopter pilot in a Resident Evil game.
Yeah. Yeah, like even in Resident Evil 1, I mean, in RE1, he doesn't die in the game, but he dies in RE3, so like either way, you're gonna die regardless. Like if you don't die in the game you're in as a helicopter pilot, you're gonna die like later on. You're just doomed. Well, I guess again. Well, in RE3, Barry, in one of the endings in RE3, Barry's the pilot of the helicopter. I guess he got off scot-free, but that's not canon, so it doesn't really count.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't kill off Barry, motherfucking Burt.
No, you can't kill a Barry.
Barry's the man. He's the best
Least
part of RE1.
Yeah, at least he got some love in RE Revelations too. I mean, I guess he got love in what get love is kind of a weird thing to say, but like he was also in he was in Gaiden, the Game Boy Color game. Obviously, I mean
that one never came out, right?
Oh no, that one came out like that came out in like 2001. It's actually worth a lot of money now, complete. That's one of those games. But that's like a, I mean, like I guess for what it is, that's for like a Game Boy Color game. It's not bad, I would say, but
I thought there was a Resident Evil Game Boy game that they got very far in
that was,
development and never
yeah,
released.
that was, they were working on a port of the first game for the Game Boy Color, and it got like 90% complete. And you can actually download it like right now. Like I played a little bit of it because the actual ROM got leaked a long time ago, and you can play it now. And honestly, for what it is, it's not bad. I mean, it's a complete port of both campaigns from the original game on a Game Boy Color cartridge, like fixed cameras and all, like the whole game, which is kind of impressive. But it's just really weird, like as you can imagine. It's really awkward to play. And I think that's the reason why they stopped making it,
Yeah.
because they realized how how weird it, like how dumb it is, like how awkward it is.
Can I get up there? Because that looks like I need to shut off that
I saw a
valve.
chopper go down.
Whose was it?
Not sure, but I doubt it was friendly.
No, no, no. 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 No, 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 no. Okay, that was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. Ah. They were doing, the industry was into doing some strange ports back then. Like there was a port, there was or strange games on the Game Boy Color in general. Like there was a Metal Gear game for the Game Boy Color.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, it played like Metal Gear 1 and 2.
Oh, did it kind of look like the original Metal Gear games?
Yeah.
It was like top down. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was called Ghost Babel in Japan, and they renamed it Metal Gear Solid in the United States, which was confusing as fuck because there already was Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation on
Yeah, it's weird.
store shelves when they released it.
So in the US, it was kind of like a Game Boy Color version of Metal Gear Solid, the PlayStation, or it was just the title had nothing to do.
It was
Like
its
the-
own
like-
thing.
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah.
That was a weird thing at the time, just making mobile versions of like actual games, like even like old like flip phone games as well.
Yeah, yeah. There were making flip phone versions of various games was a thing for a while.
It's like you get those commercials like, oh, dial this number and type this word to get this game. Like it was so
I
weird back
remember,
then.
Yeah. They did the same thing with ringtones. You remember?
The ringtone ads. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like dial this number and then text this like a word or whatever, and then you get this one. Text this for this ringtone. Text this for this one.
I remember one just because it played so often was I taught my phone to play Layla.
Oh yeah. I wish I could. I can't even remember.
So you can put the song Layla as your ringtone.
Oh, God, I can't even remember what. I mean, I remember those ads. I just can't remember what it was specifically. But I don't know. From what I vaguely remember, it was some kind of like like a emoji or emoticon thing, or it's some stupid like funny like voice thing. I don't know what it was. Yeah, those used to play a lot on like G4 and stuff.
Yeah, this was actually a radio ad that I remember.
Oh.
I taught my phone to play Layla. You just put Layla as your fucking ringtone, dude. Don't get too excited about it.
Yeah, yeah, really. Because you used to see a lot of those in like game magazines too. Because I remember one of them was like the King Kong movie. There was like a flip phone version of. Because that game had so many fucking ports on when that came out. The King Kong, Peter Jackson's King Kong. And then one of them was a flip phone game.
Surprisingly decent game.
And it's, oh my god, that's one of my favorite games, I think. I played through that so many times as a kid. Oh my god, I mean, I haven't played it in years, but I think it still holds up from just thinking about it. It's still, I mean, I need to really play it again sometime. But I played the shit out of it at the time. I had the PS2 version. I never played the 360 version. Because I think that was I think that was a launch title for the 360 at the
There was
time.
also a graphics card promotion. Like, you get a special edition graphics card that came with the game. I don't remember what the graphics card was.
That was Because that was late 2005. Because I remember, the movie came out in 2005.
It was a pretty good flick.
That was I remember. Yeah, I saw that in theaters. I mean, it's a long ass movie. I mean, then again, it's Peter Jackson, so what do you expect? But I mean, I remember really liking that at the time. And the game.
What helicopter pilots be like.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah, but of course it was a
Just
fucking
don't be.
long-ass movie. It was a Peter Jackson film. They're all long ass movies.
It was good. Yeah, it was good too. But
It was good.
I
I still like the original though. Like, there are aspects of the original that haven't aged particularly well. Especially how some of the sailors treat Fay Ray's character.
yeah, I
Like-
mean,
Like, nah, bro.
you gotta have to, like, you have to go into those. Yeah, you have to go into those type of movies from like, because that came out 1933, right? Or was it 1931 or 1933?
Yeah.
It was one of those years. Yeah, so you gotta have to like imagine like at the time it's like of course they're not going to be as I wouldn't even say PC, but like obviously it was a long time ago. You gotta have to take that in consideration when you see like these movies. But
Kagan, what's wrong?
No. Alma, fuck off.
What's happening?
I haven't seen the original in a long time.
Yeah, I've got it. I
haven't seen.
DVD release. They did. I don't have the. I think they have a 4K version now.
Kagan?
The original black
Damn.
and white one.
Wow.
Beckett, I'm glad you're okay.
I haven't. Oh man, I haven't seen the 1975 remake in a longer time
Out alive.
with Jessica Lange and
Yeah.
like the only thing I remember from that is the ending with because instead of biplanes they had like attack helicopters
Yeah.
shooting them and shit. I remember that, but
in like Chicago instead of New York.
it was yeah
And he climbed the Chrysler
He-
building,
the Chrysler building, yeah.
which they actually referenced that in Metal Gear Solid 2 because they're talking about how Jack and Rose met in that game, and they talked about one of them said he climbed the Empire State, the other one said the Chrysler building, and the funny part is depending upon which version of the movie you watch, it was both,
Weird.
you know? Because he climbed the Chrysler building in the 70s remake and the Empire State and all the other ones.
Wow.
The other two.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes more sense in New York anyway, but it's kind of funny because I mean I haven't seen. I mean, obviously that 70s remake isn't really that good anyway.
I don't remember it being all that good.
It's no. Because at least Peter Jackson like really puts us all into like something he loves.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lord of the Rings, and that's another can of worms you can get into if you want. The whole Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh,
But
God, Amazon.
speaking of,
You know what's weird about that is Amazon does not have permission from the Tolkien estate to adapt any of the actual Second Age books.
I thought they're gonna do just the three main ones.
No, they're doing something during the Second Age.
They're gonna incorporate Silmarillion shit and whatnot, and
Well, I don't know what they're doing. 'Cause
Yeah.
again, they don't.
I don't get
have
it.
Silmarillion.
I just don't understand. Like, I mean, I understand why they would do it for, in terms of like 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 economic reasons, whatever. But like I just can't. Like, there's no way you can ever beat Peter Jackson's movies. Like, there's no way you could ever really top that, in my opinion. As like movie adaptations of the books, there's no way. But I don't know.
I found another glitch. See that?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm really confused. I have no idea what that even is supposed to be.
I don't know either.
It's just dumb. The whole Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah. So what the fuck are
Oh.
they even adapting, though? Like,
I just thought it was just the three books.
no, they're doing something.
That's what I thought,
They're
but-
doing something during the Second Age. I know that much, and I know they don't have any access to any of the books that Tolkien wrote that were set during the Second Age, like the Silmarillion and Unfinished Tales and shit. And I think Children of Hurin was set during the Second Age, and they don't have access to any of that.
I mean, it makes you wonder if they're going to do like an original thing or something.
Which, given that they're like, let's change the skin color of the elves, for
And
no reason,
that's another
like,
thing. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah,
No can of worms.
obviously, the only reason they're doing that is to pander to the woke crowd, and it's gonna suck.
It's
I don't
yeah.
want Lord of the Rings to suck, but it's gonna suck. You see that super cringy super fans video they put out?
No, I was keeping away from all that stuff.
Yeah, you ever want to see
I just-
a very
ugh.
effeminate talking man talk about how hot he thinks Sauron is? Yeah, that exists. for
Sauron,
some
really?
reason. Yeah, yeah, the big bad guy. Who I'm not even.
Of all the characters.
Wait, no, Melchior was the first age. Never mind. Yeah, of all the characters you could pick to describe as hot,
Yeah, really.
Why?
Even for guys, like, what the fuck?
why him? Like,
Yeah, but like if you said like the mouth of Sauron is hot.
yeah, like if you wanna say like Aragorn or like Legolas or somebody, okay, fine. Elrond, fine. Sauron?
Yeah, of all people. That's the last person I would think of. In that sense in general.